Hi there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm with my sister and I didn't know when I was gonna come back here, but thank God we only went for a week without posting. So the reason why I pushed myself to come back, honestly, is I think there are many reasons why, but yesterday I received this message that carried so much strength and encouragement that I felt like, you know what, you may not be feeling great, you may not be in the best season of your life, but you can still show up. So thank you to each one of you who texted me when I briefly shared that I was going through a challenging time, that I was, battling anxiety. Because life be life, life is, sometimes life is not lifing. Anyway, yeah, thank you so much. It may seem like just words when you text someone to let them know that it's gonna be okay, but it goes a long way. And this message, among all the messages that I received, like all of them, I appreciate them. And this one right there, like from a stranger, like someone who doesn't know me personally, I don't know, I was like, I felt supported. I feel like there are people who can pray for me even though they don't know me, who are, I don't know, who care. So it really gave me, I don't know. Why do I keep saying I don't know? This is not good. Anyway, so lately I've been battling anxiety because, you cannot control everything in life. For those of you who know, I graduated not long ago, so I had a job that was kind of part of my master's program, and that job ended with the master's program. Logically, it was a long-term internship. So just like any graduate, you have to look for a job, and that's what I was doing, and that was, that was okay. It's okay, everyone goes through it. But then I found a job and I couldn't start working because that's the time when you realize that, hey, this is not your country. In a sense where to start working you have to go through, some administrative stuff that, take a few weeks. And it was kind of frustrating, because even though you are going through that, you still need to keep going, you still need to keep paying your bills, you still need to, so life goes on, but you have some extra, stress. So it's not a big deal, honestly, everyone goes through it, but just that sometimes, I don't know, there's something like when you focus on what's going wrong, it feels like everything else is going wrong, and it can feel overwhelming. And that's what happened for me. Like, I had been strong, but the more, like, the more I waited, the more I realized that I didn't have anything anything to do, like, other than just wait and make sure I'm busy in the meantime. The more frustrating it get, because it's like you'd rather be doing something and getting results or not, but I don't know, maybe you understand. So I will talk about this, more later, but I just started being anxious about, a lot of things in my life. And that's why I remember that last week I was editing this vlog to share it with you, but while I was editing it, I was like, nah, girl, you're not there. You're sad. Just, forget about the vlogging, forget about the editing, forget about everything, and just see it, because I'm the type of person who, like, when life, is happening, I'm just like, yeah, it's life, it happens. But at some point, you have to sit down and be like, oh my God, it's happening, but, this is not easy. This is, So that's what happened. But the thing with me, guys, I will talk about it with a smile because I don't know, that's just me. But I'm taking advantage of this video right here to say, guys, check on your strong friends. Like, you see, like the friends who always make everyone happy, the bubbly ones, the ones who don't seem to be bothered, who don't seem to have problems, those who are always there for you. Oh my God, be there for them, because it can be lonely when you are like, you appear to always have it all figured out, always have it all together, and always, being able to help others. Because when it's your turn, you don't know who to turn to. Like, you don't know, you have a few people. And this period of my life has really, like, made me realize once again that you should really be grateful for the people who know how amazing you are, but also know how weak you can be, and are there in all, at all times. that made me like realize that I'm really grateful that I have my sisters here with me, because they are my support like every day. That I have my boyfriend, he's always there like in every moment, letting me like, feel everything that I need to feel, while comforting me that, it's okay, you're gonna be okay, I'm here. And I'm also grateful like for my mom, because my mom, you can tell everything your mom. Like, I know when I say this, I know some people may think, yeah, like, you don't know my relationship with my mom. Guys, my relationship with my mom is not perfect, we don't agree on everything, but one thing I know is that there's nothing that my mom wouldn't do for me, and she's always there for me, and she's always, I don't need to be perfect in her eyes. Like, when I go to, when I talk to her and she asks me how are you, I know that I don't have to be strong, it's my mom. So that, like, simply knowing that you have someone to whom, I don't know, it feels like God, in a sense where you can just go to a parent and be like, I'm losing it. So my mom was really there for me. And yeah, so I'm really grateful, for my family, my siblings, and my closest friends. I keep saying. Yeah, because it doesn't matter how many people you have, you're still human. Like, it doesn't matter how much success you have, you're still human. And on the days where you're not doing great, you realize the importance like of having a solid circle. And this year I've learned a lot about relationships. I've lost two people that I thought were friends of mine, but this is also something that makes you realize that when you're a generous person, when you're, that kind of person who just loves people, you befriend all types of people, and some of them are not really your friends. They are your friends because you offer, like, I don't know, emotional support, or even, they take advantage of what you're willing to give as a person, and we all know that. So I'm grateful because this year really made me realize who were my true friends and who weren't. And I'm grateful because it makes me appreciate people who are genuine. People, nobody's perfect. And there are things that, we may disagree about with our closest friends and family, but at the end of the day, what matters is that no matter where you are, no matter how you are, you're still welcome and you're just doing your best. So thank you guys for just your love and support. I'm doing okay. I'm going through life. It's okay, but I'm still alive. It's okay. There's a lot to be grateful for while I wait for the doors that God is opening. So there's a song that I like. I want to end here because I'm talking too much. There's a song that says, it's always darkest right before the dawn, so keep your head up. And I love that because it makes you realize that you shouldn't be scared of hard times, because often they precede good times. So yeah, I just graduated. You think that, yeah, I'm finally done with school, life is gonna be great, and then it gets hard. Sometimes they say it gets hard before it gets easy. So I'm sharing this because I'm sure that I'm not the only one, and based on the messages that I received when I shared my own anxiety, around my current situation, I realized that we're never alone. Everyone is going through something. So I know that what I'm saying can apply to your situation, even though it may be different. So God did not leave you. God is with you. I know you can feel lonely. And if I talk about this deeply, it's going to be long. So I will work. So you know that my YouTube is kind of a podcast every now and then. So I will try to talk about anxiety in the days to come, so that I can be comfortable talking about everything without overwhelming the vlog. So thank you all once again. God is with you, and I am here. And for people who are strong, like, I know that personally, and I'm not bragging, be strong. I don't like being strong. I don't like it. Like, I know that when you're younger and people say, oh, you're so strong, you take it as a compliment. But the more I grow up, the more I'm like, I don't want to be strong. I don't want that. So for people who like don't like to bother others, let me call it like that, because it can be being strong or not. But personally, when I'm struggling, I don't like to talk about my problems. Like, of course I can tell the people who are with me, I'm not feeling good, I'm worried about this, I'm gonna verbalize what I'm feeling, what I'm going through. But I'm not the type of person who will feel comfortable like asking people for help. because I'm afraid of burdening others, and I know that even though you may have your own things, like, that are making it hard for you, everyone else has their own things that are giving them a hard time. But I've learned that no matter how much you're struggling, like personally, my own struggle doesn't stop me from being there for others just because I think I have too much on my plate. So for those who are afraid of bothering others, guys, honestly, we're all human, so just learn to say it. Like, I remember today I was talking with my sister, my older brother. He asked how we were, and I was like, yeah, I told him what I was going through, and he said, why don't you guys say something? Why don't you guys say something? So, because we're here to help. And you realize that sometimes you feel lonely. Personally, I was feeling lonely, like I didn't have anyone to be there for me, like apart from my family, of course. But then I realized, how can people help when they don't know what you're going through? So let's, I don't know, learn to just, guys, this video is getting long, but this week, especially, like specifically, sorry, this week, I have been comfortable replying when a friend asks me, or even not even a friend, when you ask me how are you, I'm like, hey, I'm getting cooked, but it's okay, how about you? That's just me. I don't like to make it just about myself, I don't know. So yeah, there's a lot to say, and there isn't enough time, because otherwise it's not gonna be a vlog, it's gonna be a podcast. So I'll see you guys later. Let me know if you are, if you can relate, if you have anything to say, and I will try to work on what I've been learning and about anxiety, because I've been anxious about everything over the last few days, and I have learned things about it as well, and my faith has grown, it has been renewed, refreshed. So now I'm going to share the vlog, and I'm sure you're gonna enjoy it. And yeah, this vlog is gonna be funny because I'll be with my sisters. And the funniest part is that in this vlog, I kind of started a business, but as I'm talking right now, I was like, nah, that's not for me. So I don't know if I'd call it a failure or just redirection. Well, I'll explain more in the vlog. I love you all so much, and I appreciate your presence. I appreciate your support, and God bless you for thinking of a stranger, for reaching out to me to let me know that you are there. So I really appreciate, and I love you all. Shout out to my best friends, to my closest friends, to my friends, to even like every person that I know, and even the people that I didn't know who just were kind and reached out to me. So thank you, guys. Take care. I'm doing fine, and tough time never lasts. Tough times never last. Yeah, that's it. Tough times never last, only tough people last. And I will talk about this. I have a lot to share, and I will share mostly about for people who are studying in France. Oh my God, I will share everything that I wish I knew now that I'm a graduate and that I'm about to work. I'm gonna share everything, because there are things I wish I knew that maybe would have made it easier for me. Anyway, I love y'all, and I'll see you at the end. Take care. So I got a job interview in Paris, and the job interview is tomorrow. So the easiest thing for me, even though my city is like 1 hour away from Paris, was to stay in Paris today, so that I wouldn't rush tomorrow morning. You get it. Oh my God, I was so tired because I've been traveling non-stop. Like I left on Friday to go to Brussels, and then on Saturday morning I went to Geneva, and when after Geneva on Sunday I went back to Brussels, and I left Brussels this morning, and now I'm in Paris. So it was a lot of traveling and not sleeping enough. So I'll let you know how tomorrow's job interview goes. I promise I will do that. Oh my God. Anyway, so let me let you. I'm going to talk to my man before I sleep, and yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care, and yeah. I took these videos earlier that day, and I'm inserting them because I want to let you all know that after the job interview, I felt like I had gotten the job, but the thing is, I started being sad because it felt like the end of an era, the era of living with my sisters. Guys, oh my God, the flashlight. This time we're not traveling. She's traveling, and I'm going to do groceries because I have an event tomorrow. I'm launching my fitness and nutrition stuff.
You got the keys to my heart, but you
ain't gonna need it.
I'd rather you buck in my mind.
Let me check. Okay, merde.
The problem with being light-skinned is that as soon as you want to cry, I wasn't even crying yet. I was almost crying there because I was thinking about the fact that I was probably going to move away from my sisters. My nose gets red and it gets bigger because I want to cry. Oh my God.
I'm falling in and out of love with you. Maybe this is better, yeah. So guys, tomorrow is a big day for me. First of all, I didn't tell, no, I promised I was gonna tell you how the interview went. The one I did in Paris, the one I had in Paris. I got accepted and I'm super excited because I was really interested by the work. Like, you know, what I'll be doing is super interesting. Honestly, more than what I was thinking it was gonna be about. So thank God. And I am launching my, what can I say? Can I call it a business? Well, I'm working on a project. This vlog is so funny because I'm telling you about a business idea, and as I'm talking about it, I quit, guys. Because I want to try a recipe tomorrow and I just want to see if it's gonna work. So I'm gonna make, you know, pancakes I'm gonna share with Shalom. And yeah, tomorrow morning I'll wake up and prepare everything. I'll take you with me and show you. Yeah, I will talk about the sadness of moving away from my sisters later. I've been crying since yesterday. No, I actually started crying right after the job interview because I had a strong feeling that I was moving to Paris. Like, it hit me that, Ren, you got it, you're actually gonna move here. And yeah, I've just been, at first I was excited because, not gonna lie, there is some, you know, there is a very, you know, there is moving out comes with a lot of good stuff, you know. Living alone comes with a lot of good stuff, but living with my sisters, and my sisters also had a lot of good things. So yeah, I'm so happy. Yeah, now that I'm not crying, guys. Not long ago, well, you saw me in the subway train, my nose was red because I was crying. I couldn't even see where I was stepping because I wanted to cry. Yeah, but I think it's okay. Yeah, you know, yeah, it's okay. So if you had to move out from your, you know, from living with your parents or siblings, or parents have done it, it was painful. Oh my God. And every time I go to Burundi, even now I wanna cry. When I go to Burundi and come back here, I cry. Like, yeah, it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be my biggest heartbreak because these girls are my life. But anyway, let me stop talking. We're gonna talk later. Yeah, I didn't want to cry, but yeah. So guys, now that I'm not crying, let me show you. I'm making pancake results. Shalom said they smell amazing. She tasted 1.5 and I tasted 1.5, and those were the burnt ones. And yeah, so this is what I'll make tomorrow. I know the recipe is, so I'm reassured I can go to bed at peace. I just need to wake up early and prepare everything else. Yeah, so guys, I didn't use milk at all. No milk, but look, can you believe this? In the car with Shalom on our way to the event. Good Mavi. Shout out to my girl for helping.
En fait, j'avais préparé nos slides. Okay. Et tu sais, on a plusieurs sur le Canva. Il y a quelqu'un qui a pris mes slides, mais qui les a mal dupliqués. Donc quand j'ai ouvert, c'était plus ma tête, c'était la tête de quelqu'un d'autre. Non, d'autres personnes, tu sais. Ah ouais. C'était plus mon résultat, c'était plus toi, tu vois.
Ça sera plus joli si tu disposes au milieu comme ça.
Ok.
Ça fera. Tiens, attends, je vais prendre ta place. Ouais. Par souci de gain de temps, ça sera.
T'as de bon goût.
Très bien.
Attends, je te filme.
Regardez, comme c'est canon.
Oh là là.
Bravo à Rennes de prendre l'initiative, de faire son inauguration. Bravo à toi. Croate.
Et merci à tous pour le travail d'équipe.
C'est normal, c'est normal.
Cachette écrit, elle a dit faire un œuvre. Ouais.
My team, Shalom, I want you in my team.
Me in your team.
Là, t'as fait combien de bouteilles?
J'en ai fait 2.
2. Ouais. Et puis là, pareil, on les rapproche pas.
Ah, ça va. 11, ça suffit.
Hein?
11, ça suffit.
Après, il y en a encore à l'intérieur. Donc, peut-être, je vais peut-être les ravancer un peu pour pas mettre devant la porte.
Oui, justement.
Mais plus ils seront prêts, mieux c'est en vrai. Ouais, bah, celle-ci, peut-être que je peux. Tu vois, là, je peux avancer large.
Mais ça veut dire qu'il y aura 3 personnes qui seront sur le côté en vrai.
Et quoi?
Il y aura 3 personnes qui seront sur le côté.
Non, on va les ravancer.
Ah, ok.
Pour l'instant, je les laisse comme ça.
Oh wow, really, really high. Oh yeah. Oh my god, Lynn, I'm so proud of you. Damn. Oh my god. C'est trop beau, j'adore. C'est trop beau. Je vais te montrer.
Vous lui avez montré la salle de sport?
Non, pas encore.
On va te montrer bien.
On fait une photo?
Oui,
En fait, elle a fait une vidéo juste là.
l'équipe. Les best, Gaël, Lydie, Shalom.
Comme ils sont un peu les yeux brillés aussi.
Oui.
Ouais.
Talisha.
Bon, ça va si c'est pas la première fois qu'on te le dit alors. Bah, comme...
J'allais parler qui ont dit. C'est ça le problème quand on a envie que
Là, je vais pas comprendre. Pas encore.
c'est tout d'abord, mais dans notre langue. Donc, bienvenue à tous. Merci d'être venus. Bon, je sais que certains sont venus parce que vous avez des objectifs physiques, bien-être.
C'est moi, ça.
Parce que vous buvez bien. Vous mangez. Bon, il y a de tout. Donc,
Que me ponen esta sede. No estoy
eu só falei, Susana, que Nobody should be messing with me. I'm 13 years old.
She's 13 years old. Et toi? Oh.
Est-ce qu'il va y avoir le détail de son bilan? Allez, on y va. Venez. Vous voulez le faire ensemble ou séparé? On peut le faire en même temps hein, si vous voulez.
Moi, ça me dérange. Qui passe
Comme vous voulez. Comme ça, vous attendez, moi, c'est juste pour savoir.
Ça me dérange, je peux le faire.
Moi, ça me dérange pas. Allez, venez, allez.
Hi, Serena. Nakuja kuzikura. Yendoro sakara maye.
ibyo magara n'indawo nicyo gikunda kugana nk'abajyanye abantu bonare hene banyandike gushasha urabona nka jone nagiye nk'umuchallenger ubunye justement kugira ndabironke bintu byene mbere ijyamo 25% iva konjera umukoje
Wa 14,000 sinzi yaraforomye benshi.
14,000 urabona nka hene ni wewe ukunye ajya amararities inyuma yabo n'abandi bafite abandi hariho kuri chiffre d'affaires yabo hariho 5%. Kandi umaze
En fait, umuntu sinzi amahera.
basuze twebwe bari imbere
Prochain arrêt, la Madeleine-Gare. Connexion avec la ligne 86, 88.
So, pause. Let me tell you about what I was doing. So, 2 years ago, I met a lady actually in the subway train, and she was very beautiful. Very, you know, I don't know, she radiates joy. Every time I see that woman, like I don't know, she's a sunshine. Yeah, she's a sunshine, to be honest. And I love people, guys. I'm growing to, learn to be, I don't know if I'd say skeptical, because, you need to be a little bit skeptical for your safety, because sometimes, as the Bible says, sometimes the devil dresses like himself as an angel of light, but anyway, I don't know, but that's not the case for that woman. I'm just saying, that, yeah, I saw that woman. She approached me and said, hey, do you like exercising? Do you like working out? I said, yeah, of course. And she said, okay, I would like to invite you to a collective thing, you can work out with people. We love to work out together, something like that. And guys, I'm the type of person in general, like I always feel like, yeah, let's go. Unless I know it's something that I don't like. I've already had my own experience, but I was like, this one seems like she has an amazing, aura. She looks joyful, she looks kind, and it's exercising, why not? So we followed each other on Instagram, and she invited me to work out with other people. So I went. And it was so hard because I didn't have I didn't have enough discipline to be training consistently. So when you're not training consistently and you go back to the gym, you know how it feels. When it hurts and then you stop and then you go back and it hurts again. Anyway, So I was kind of confused, especially because she wasn't there when the day I decided to go, she wasn't there. So it just didn't make sense to me, and I never went back. But I stayed in touch with that lady, and I followed her on Instagram. She's 20 years older than me, 21 years older than me. And she looks so young, and she's a mother. She's fit, her abs are popping after having kids. She's clean. So I was seeing her on Instagram So that was in 2022, right? We're in 2025. So this year, I contacted her, I think in August or July, saying, oh my God, I want to be like you at your age, because she keeps getting fitter and, she keeps getting better, sexier. And I was like, girl, I want to do what you're doing. So the thing with me is that I've always been skinny. I've always been skinny, but even though I'm skinny, if you know me, you know I have a little bit of ass. Not a little bit, for my body, my friends used to joke saying that my body is like this, but when it's time to see my buttocks, to be polite, it's like this. And then so I'm skinny, but when I turn, people get shocked, like, what? And I have a friend of mine who used to be like, you did BBL, but that's just genetics. So I am the type of person who doesn't like to take things for granted. Of course I don't do that with everything. Let me not lie to you saying that and I was like, yeah, I'm skinny and I've always been, but I'm not exercising. And exercising is not just for fitness, for looks. Sometimes it's just to make you feel good, because it's good for your own physiology, if that's how they say it. Anyway, so I wanted to start exercising again, and she was like, yeah, have you thought about maybe having a business? I was like, yeah, but I really don't know yet what to do. I know that I like everything related to wellness, but I don't know yet. And she said, you can do that with us. And I said, oh, really? Yeah. And I was like, okay, it's an opportunity. She said, yeah, you have a following. So if people are interested, you can, help them get the results that they want, and you get paid for that. So that's what I understood. I understood that if someone wants maybe to lose weight, they're gonna come to me, I'm gonna help them, and I'm gonna get paid for that. So I was like, why not? I'm always doing that for free, because if you know me, if you follow me on social media, you know that what works for me, I don't gatekeep. Yeah, if something works for me, I'm gonna share it. If you wanna know what I do, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what I do, what my time. I don't know where I get my hair done, my nails done, whatever. I don't gatekeep. So I was like, oh, okay, so it's like doing what I already do, but getting paid this time. Okay. So she told me she assessed my she assessed my current like fitness, I'd say, my lifestyle, and asked me what my goal was. My goal was to gain muscles, you know, and especially on the lower body. So she asked me, what do you eat and stuff. I told her, and she said, okay, you don't eat enough proteins. And she was right. When she said I didn't eat enough proteins, I was really eating healthy, you know. I'm always eating veggies. You know, I don't know. I don't order like fast food that often. It's very rare for me to eat fast food. So it's just that I wasn't having enough protein intake. And then she said, and I didn't eat breakfast. Like in the morning, I would eat real quick. Like I would have milk with, I don't know, a banana or oranges, something real quick, but not every day because I'd rather sleep and, you know, go to work quickly. Like, I don't know, waking up, sitting and having breakfast at that is something that I do on the weekends or, you know, on days off. So she told me, when you don't have time, we have, you know, these products that you can just, you know, make a protein shake, you can make pancakes, you can make these things that are easy and will help you get the nutrients that you need for the day. And yeah, so she recommended me the product, and I bought them, and I think my first purchase was around 200 euros. And yeah, the thing is, those products were finished like after 4 weeks, and I had to buy them again and again. Okay. But I liked them. They were, you know, the taste was amazing. I was feeling great. They really were a feeling that was amazing. So now let's talk about the business part, okay? We finished about the lady, amazing, the protein, amazing, everything. Then she was telling me, you need to launch your business. Like, you need to invite people, you know, because you know someone who knows someone. That's how the business works. And in my nature, I like going to people. Like, I like approaching people because I genuinely care, not because that I want to sell something. That's really not me. And I know, guys, everyone has their own qualities, and you know, being a salesperson is not my quality. I think I can sell something that I'd rather have a product, you know, that's ready, and I'll tell you, oh, I have this, you know, put them at the front of a store or whatever. If someone is interested, they're gonna buy. If they're not, they won't buy. But this specific business was about recruiting people, and I was like, okay. And I was like, okay, this woman is a good person. She recruited me, and if someone is interested and I recruit them, it's okay, no big deal. So I had an event, you know, and I think that's the event that kind of started like giving me big red flags. Because so I invited people, and thank God I invited people. Most of them I knew them. Most of them, like, it was actually my sisters, you know, and our neighbors, like people that I'm you know, close enough to tell them that yeah, I tried this and it didn't work. And then there was a girl that I met the first time that day, and yeah, well, but it was mainly people that I knew. They came and they told, like, there was a presentation. I was sharing my own experience, and I don't know, it felt like it was mainly a business. I don't know. So what I didn't like is that they would tell people, we are offering a free like bilan bien-être, like the thing, you know, we're gonna analyze your body, everything, and tell you what you need to do to get to reach your goals. Fine. But what kind of felt really made me, you know, feel like nah, was the fact that at the end of it, they were like telling them, you need to buy this product, this and that. And some of those people were students, you know, and I know those products are pricey. Like, I know not everyone can afford them. And I'm the type of person, if you want to buy something that costs 200 euros and you say that's expensive, I'm going to tell you. And like, if there's something that's less expensive and that can give you the same results, I'm gonna tell you, hey, go get that instead, you know, because I didn't care that much about pushing people to buy so that I could make profit, you know. So I kept analyzing that, and then after the event, my coach was like, so you need to be asking people, if, you know, reminding, you know, them, like, you know, asking them to create a Telegram account. I don't know, because that's how we work and stuff. you need to tell them to install the app, to order their products and stuff. And I really feel like if someone knows they need something and if they want to buy something, you don't need to be behind them telling them, reminding them to purchase your recommendation. So it really like started like making me feel, nah, that's not for me. Because I invited people, she told me invite people to your brunch, telling them that yeah, they're gonna try healthy and full of proteins, gluten-free, vegan food, you know, that they're gonna eat. So people are coming knowing that yeah, they're getting something for free, they're gonna get an assessment for free, but at the end you're selling them something. So I feel like I'd rather go somewhere I know something is being sold than go somewhere I know that I'm going to get something, like, you know, that I'm going just for fun or to get something for free, to end up being sold something very pricey. I don't know. So it really like, I really was feeling bad about it. And I tried to ignore that, you know, because the thing is, my coach kept telling me I need to invite people, and I really didn't feel like that. I would rather post that like I do, and if someone likes what they see, they will text me and ask me. That's good. So I ended up texting my coach to let her know that I really feel like this is not for me. That's not my personality, and I don't know, I feel like I'm shoving something like down people's throat, and it doesn't feel okay for me. Because I would another thing that I didn't like is that someone would ask me, hey, what protein shake do you use? And they would say, you're not here to sell protein shakes, you're here to change people's lives. And I would have to tell people, if you want to know, like, this is what I use, but let's do this video call with the coach so that you can get the assessment, know, you know, what's right, what's wrong, and then get recommended products, and then you have to buy through me. I don't know, I'd rather have an affiliate link through which someone gets a discount or whatever, but that was too much. I was like, nah, I don't have the time for this. I don't have the time for Zoom calls. I don't have the time to be, you know, pushing people to buy, because if my product is good, people are gonna come. I don't know, guys. So I found out, like, I came to understand that it was a MLM pyramid, like, I don't know, scheme, something like that. Pyramid, I don't even know if it's pyramid. I think it's pyramid, sorry. So I don't know. And the thing is, that brand, like, yeah, the products are really amazing, but I just don't like the strategy. I told the coach that I liked her, that's even why I went. And my goal was to just start exercising again, which I did. I've never missed the gym ever since August. Like, every week I go to the gym. But the business thingy just wasn't the right fit for me, so I stopped. But I'm sharing, because life is not just about sharing what worked. We can also share what didn't work, and it's okay. So that's it for the story time. It was long, but anyway, yeah. We are back. It's 9. Oh my god, wait. So it's 9:50. Oh my god. What's going on? Anyway, we just came back from the event. It was amazing, as you can see. Shout out to Shalom. She woke up early with me, made the brochettes. I don't know what they call them in English, but she made all, you know, the fruits and half of, you know, the veggies. That was amazing. I made the pancakes. My coach made waffles. Lois came, oh my gosh, she traveled yesterday, but she came back today just to be there for me. Serena came from her city this morning to be there with me, and she arrived late because I called, like, she actually made it early, but then I was like, oh my god, I forgot to buy this, can you buy this for me? So she went, you know, she went to do some shopping for me and came, I don't know. Wow, she was a bit late, but not really, because everyone was late. Actually, everyone was late, so we started late. So yeah, I'm very happy, and now we're back home, very tired, and I washed the dishes, and now I'm cooking for the girls because they deserve it. I appreciate my people, and I'm so grateful, so happy. I just finished making dinner for the girls. This is rice, veggies, and beef. There's more over there, and I don't know, I was kind of having, you know, a Burundian spirit, and I was like, yeah, to City. So we're going to share. If we want more, we'll add more. Yeah. I'm with Shalom. Serena is over there.
Right after the event, I had to be in Paris on Sunday for an apartment visit. Everything was happening so fast.
So, dinner time.
Yeah.
My boo is here and we're about to have African food for dinner.
Nice food,
Yeah, with my família.
eating nice food with nice people.
Mais mal, hein? Je sais pas lequel est. Est-ce que là on voit. Wanyiganye comme d'hab.
What do you mean from bad? What
Okay,
take you?
Mnatuye inyuma batwohindura ndi yatoye ibi.
I'm gonna take one share.
Amafrite araryoshe. Les frites elles ont trop bonnes. Oh là là. Mafrite. Anayo kanela. Shalom. So, yo mshata nimeze good. Thank you. So, we are about to eat. We're at the end of the video. I'm glad you made it here and I am so grateful for you all and I love you all. Thank you so much for your love, for your presence and yeah, for your energy. So I'll see you next week and this time we'll be celebrating my 25th birthday. Yeah. So enjoy this one while you wait for the next one and make sure you don't miss it because I won't miss next week, okay?